Hi, guys.
Sad.
Guys. You saw the title. It's not clickbait.
I'm gonna cry.
It is not clickbait. Story time for sure. But guys, Johnny here.
Frizzy.
We are a husband and wife duo of a part-time and a full-time reseller who sell on eBay and Poshmark and Mercari.
And not Depop anymore.
And not Depop anymore. Man, ouch. All right, so what happened? What did we do?
We got
Who's
banned.
at fault?
We got banned.
Who's at fault? Let's get
Depop.
into this. So, it wasn't last night. It was the night before. I'm like not sleeping through the night for some reason.
Clearly,
so I know. Look at these bags. So I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning, like wide awake, ready for the day. But it wasn't time to take on the day. So I'm scrolling on my phone, and there it is, an email that something got taken down off of Depop. It happens. Mm-hmm. And then an immediate follow-up email that said your account had been suspended. Needless to say, I rolled around it, but you're lucky I didn't wake you up.
Yeah, I'm so thankful that you didn't wake me up.
So rolled around for a couple of hours, and then we faced it in the morning. Tried to appeal, didn't go through.
No.
But Frizz, do you want to show what got us in trouble?
Okay, so the good part of this video is I found these Gucci boots at the bins this past weekend on Saturday. We were only there for like an hour.
Yeah,
and they were in older bins. They picked over bins. They were right on top. Nobody knows what. I have no idea. Anyways, thankful for that. But I picked them up. They are Gucci vintage in excellent condition.
They feel amazing.
Boots. And so
you listed them.
Yeah, well, they are authentic. I paid real authentication $30.
60.
Well, $60. It was $60 for so it's $30 to get them authenticated in like 48 hours, but if you do it rush, you have to pay an additional $30 to get it within like an hour, and obviously I couldn't wait. So I paid the $60 to get them authenticated, and they are real.
Came back authentic.
They are authentic, and posted them on eBay, and then you cross-listed.
And then later that day, I cross-listed onto Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. And then went on with life.
And these Gucci boots that are authentic got us banned.
Yeah, it came back flagged as counterfeit.
Counterfeit, yeah.
So we were like, well, we'll just appeal and put in a screenshot of our authentication. Like
of the authentication.
Just a minor hiccup, but we'll go on with life. So went through, wrote the email out, added the photo that showed that they were indeed authentic. And did not get the response that we were expecting. Apparently, Depop does not accept third-party authentication.
No.
They just, I guess, authenticate by looking at the photos?
Yeah, their AI must look at the photos and do authentication or whatever. But they requested if we had an actual receipt from the retail purchase, from the original purchase of these from Gucci or the retailer that sold them. So that's the only thing that they will accept on designer items is an actual physical receipt of the purchase of your designer item.
Yeah.
Not a third-party authentication.
So our response was basically like anybody else on Depop, like we're resellers. And we resell and we buy from thrift stores. So the receipt that we would have
is a Goodwill receipt.
They're from the bins.
From the bins, so it would be like pound.
So needless to say, that did not undo it. So that's where we're at. We are no longer we're no longer Depop sellers. But I will say we probably should have learned our lesson previously because we had two other designer things taken down previously that they said that they said was counterfeit. one of them, we sent in a third-party authentication and appeal, and I don't even know if we heard back or whatever. It was fine.
Yeah, everything was fine.
And then we sold a Burberry fragrance bag. I think if you saw one of our last videos, you either saw that we sold it or had it. And they had said it was counterfeit, and we responded and said, these are fragrance bags? Like, these are like the cosmetic giveaways? And they responded to us and was like, sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries. This doesn't ding your account. And
but it did.
Clearly it must have. It did. Or it's like a one strike and out thing.
I don't know.
But then when this happened, they said that we had violated the terms of service. So that's it. So we're here to tell what are our takeaways.
Takeaway is I would not post any designer item on Depop at all ever unless you have an actual receipt that you purchased it from the store itself. Like, so if you purchased a Louis Vuitton bag at the store and you want to sell it on Depop, which I don't know why you would. There's other platforms that are better.
Well, don't be angry.
He's an angry elf.
Now, don't be angry.
You could do it, but if you thrifted an item that is designer, do not put it on Depop at all.
Well, and that was, so my first email was like, please forgive us. Like, here's our authentication. Like, we're sorry. Mm-hmm. And then the second one was kind of like, all right, okay. But like anything like as resellers, right? Mm-hmm. Nothing that we buy, like we don't arbitrage, right? Like we don't retail arbitrage. Yeah. So anything that we buy comes from Goodwill or Salvation Army or whatever. So like say a pair of Nikes and they say they're not real and you check them or whatever and they're authentic. If like once Depop has kind of made up their mind that it's not, like that's kind of it.
I would say that especially with Nike shoes too, because you would have to, if they say that they're inauthentic on Depop and take your listing down, you don't have the original receipt for those Nike shoes.
Yeah. So I like Depop.
I know, I'm sad.
They're flawed. We're definitely hurt by this. It's definitely a flaw in their system. Like it's kind of silly that's how it is, but I still think we were like, we're going to lose like, I don't know, $1,500-$1,600 like a month of what we were doing on there. I mean, that's a mortgage payment. So not happy about it, but I still think that there's stuff to sell on Depop. I just would not, if you guys are using it, because if you've been watching our videos, we've been like, we love Depop. Use
it. You can, use it because it is good, but I would not do
But I would just not do any of your like high-end stuff. Yeah. Anything that you may have to authenticate, I would probably leave off. So don't...
So put those Y2K clothes up there that are...
I'm really going to miss that. Like men's clothes, like Peter Millar was selling like crazy. Yeah. Things like that. So don't not use Depop. I just, again, not to beat a horse here, but if it's something that's high-end that you may have to have authenticated that you bought from a thrift store or got from a friend or whatever it is, I just would stay safe and not do it. One other thing that Depop is very, very strict on is stock photos. Yeah.
They don't like stock
they
photos.
They do
at
not.
all.
They will take those down immediately. I guess it's a risk using stock photos anyways. You really technically shouldn't. We do.
Sometimes we do.
We do.
If especially it's like a maxi dress that like it just looks terrible on the hanger. Like Poshmark doesn't care at all. eBay I'm more careful with, but Poshmark doesn't seem to mind. But it's still, you're risking it.
Well, Poshmark just forgives you.
Poshmark is so forgiving. Poshmark is just like...
I love that we're like, we love Depop, and then this happens, and we're like, did we tell you how much we love Poshmark?
Poshmark is very forgiving. It is
very forgiving. But, so if you are on Depop, keep using Depop. Just check, make sure you don't have any stock photos on there. And then also don't... anything designer that like I just would avoid designer. If you are an executive at Depop and you're watching this video, come on, they're authentic.
They're
we didn't even do anything wrong here.
100% real, but that's okay.
But yeah, guys,
they fit me, so maybe
well, they're real.
I know, but they fit me, so maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I'm just kidding.
It always spins around to that. But guys, that is it. Just a quick video. We were supposed to show. We found some awesome things at some church rummage sales.
Which will be upcoming videos.
Which will be upcoming. This is what is supposed to be dropping here, but
maybe we'll have a video come out on Sunday.
Oh, well, are you editing it? Next week, guys.
Okay, next week. We went to 2 different churchyard sales. We got a lot of stuff.
We found amazing.
Johnny killed it at the churchyard sales. I didn't do as well, but he killed it in the winter wear.
I did pretty good. So guys, there it is. Not clickbait. Frizzy's finds banned from Depop. We're gonna try to find some kind of a way to sneak in or something. I don't know. Well, you won't know either. We won't be able to tell you. But be sure to
because we were like, maybe our son could start a Depop store, but he got banned.
Terrible.
That's okay.
We were just going to put on fake mustache. We created Frizzy Finds 2 at Gmail and was like, they'll never suspect it's us. And, no, it didn't work. It didn't work. But guys, be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Let us know who has you banned, who has you on notice. Misery loves company. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and Thrift Haul coming soon.
We'll be back.
Bye, guys. If this is your first time visiting our channel, we appreciate you guys being here so much. Check out these videos if you have never seen any of our videos before. And don't worry, guys, we'll be back.